Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I am joined by Andrew Blackman. And together, we will cover every point played in the next 8 games, and then Battle Court at 5 p.m. Battle Court, different style than you'll see over the next couple hours. Played at 5 p.m. at watchhighlight.com, on the Highlight app, or on ESPN3. All Mutual's wagering is now open on today's 8-game performance. Each of today's 8 games will offer Win, Play, Show, Quinella, Exacta, Trifecta wagering. We have an early daily double that begins in Game 1. Play the daily double, correctly pick the winners of Games 1 and 2. We have 2 pick 3s. We have the Mighty Ocho that begins in Game 1. Play the Mighty Ocho. Correctly pick the winners of Games 1 through 8. Have the only ticket that does so. You'll cash in on $5,000. We also have the high-paying High 5 jackpot, a pick 5 wager that begins in Game 3. Correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly. Have the only ticket that does so. You can cash in on the High 5 for today with a minimum guarantee of $2,000. Once again, the High 5 begins in Game number 3. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today, or at least hope to have in store for you today. There are no scratches in today's performance. Once again, there are no scratches in today's performance. With all that in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times and sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 now just about 8 minutes away. Andrew, greetings. How are you?
Hello, Stu. I'm doing well. Just adding some stats. You got through that pretty quickly. No scratches. So.
Our statistician adding stats.
From Battle Court.
695 Bluefin. Greetings. Michael D. That's Dupuis. It's not Michael Diaz, who was in the chat yesterday. Greetings. Welcome. Not often that you can catch 3 live a week. Thought I saw a picture of you on Facebook with a dog. It's a very nice picture, by the way. Steve M. Ooh. Greetings as always. Mo Crank. Greetings and hello. Mr. Patrick, welcome.
That's good.
Yes, how
Great.
often is it that the play-by-play and announcing staff get a chance to say hi and wish good luck to a new fan? It's one of the features, not the bugs here at Magic City.
Wow.
So we do hope that you enjoy.
See what you did there.
And Steve M. will, and other folks in the chat will, of course, explain any questions, answer any questions that we're not able to answer as we go along. LC Muscles, was up everyone. Not a lot. Just sitting here with the microphone, talking about Highlight. Tremendous Tuesday from Steve Smart. So,
Milo, the dog.
Andrew.
You got a name.
Milo. Beautiful
That's
dog.
That's a good dog name. I really like that.
Beautiful dog.
Yeah.
What's going on, Andrew?
What's that? No. Too much. You break that bottle open after Battle Court yesterday, or it's actually gone? Yeah.
I was ready to open up during. However, I think the announcing would go. I'm just afraid that the announcing would become looser than it already is. And
well, you did
yesterday,
say you strangle a guy with an electrical
yeah.
cord.
Did I say that?
Did I say that? It might.
I think I said that, didn't I?
But it was tongue in cheek.
Did I say it to you in the?
No, that's not bad. Yeah.
As far as you know, it was tongue in cheek. No, did I say that? I forget. Did I say that in the broadcast, or did I just say it to you?
No, it was the broadcast.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. So imagine if we add alcohol to that. No. Yeah. Just take any situation and add and mix, right? Not always a good. Wow. Sabrina's showing her dark side. You're up on dark eye makeup today. You're doing the goth look. All right. You folks can't hear it, but it's scary back here.
These millennials, man, I'll tell you.
We look to Sabrina for strength and stability, and right now she's feeding the dark side. No, there will be no alcohol consumed during the announcing of playing, because that is just a bad idea. But me back here with the microphone, look at this guy. Look at this guy right here. Look at this idiot right here. Look at this guy. I have too much respect for our players.
Yes, absolutely.
Why am I getting so much encouragement to be back? It's like...
Oh,
wow. Wow. Okay. Right.
What a great fight. I will say that match last night was
phenomenal.
One of the best, if not the best. In Manu's play, may have been the best performance we've seen out on this court. And then having to deal with the hit and coming back out there, I mean, he scraped about 30 balls off the sidewall, scooped all 6 or 7 that came his way. Scored 2 fall-down rebotes in the third set alone. It was disgusting. I mean, that was just a world-class player, world-class guy, and, man, he showed you right there.
Before you get to that video, Mr. Patrick, what you're hearing is basically us reviewing what you heard me refer to earlier in the broadcast, which is Battle Court, which is a different format of highlights. Still mostly the same players, just a team format and a head-to-head play matchups that begins at 5. So if you enjoyed this enough, or if you at least enjoy the second half of this enough, or the doubles enough, or whatever it is about this that you may enjoy, I want everybody to tune in to watchhighlight.com, ESPN3, or download the Highlight app. Highlight app's got a lot of neat stuff on it.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it's secretly behind the scenes that you guys are working on a top 10 Stu's Pissed.
No, I would not.
Especially since, I'd be honest with you.
I would tell you, I'm not
can't.
working on it.
Right.
I can't.
Good.
I'm like a tweener in the on that highlight channel. I hear some things I don't. But I haven't heard anything, and I'm not working on it. I got the top 10s that you see in here. But we do have a video here before we get into Game 1, Stu. This one, as we do before the first game of all of our performances, we'll explain the scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as any day, is Spectacular 7 scoring. Take it away.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
We're back here.
That is the
If you won't believe what Stu just said, but we were talking offset. We saw the comment there from Peter. Better highlight, more exciting, more fight than any other highlight on the planet. But we appreciate that. And we know that he's a great fan because he had that long post on Facebook and got a number of great fans in here. But, you know, positive and negative and just good observations about the program. Some player interviews did make their way into it. So that suggestion did come into fruition a little bit quicker than expected. And we appreciate all the thoughts and insight and any comments that you guys have. We're just continuing to grow the broadcast and grow that battle court. So the fact that you guys pay that close of attention is a great sign, and we're just trying to make it better and better each day.
I mean, it's not like we're going to give you anything that you ask for.
Yeah, within but that was a reason. Player interviews, reasonable request, boom, right there. 5 hours later.
No, it is. No, well, yeah, 5 hours. I've been asking for things since 2018.
Stu's looking at the watch.
Yeah, I was like, well, wait a second. How the hell is that? I've been asking for, and Scott's like, it's on its way. So we're in our 6th year. Any clue as to how close? It's coming. Everything's okay. That is one thing that, I mean, our leader, the guy who, look, it's a statement of fact. I mean, Scott's endless positivity is infectious. I mean, you may be able to tell through some of my announcing and commentary every now and then. I have been surrounded by endless positivity in, like, forever. Especially not as a child when it probably would have really counted. So the fact that I have it now, Scott's outlook is just so positive and look, he's obviously putting his money where his mouth is because he pays these guys.
Very true.
And us. Yeah, you get a check every 2 weeks, don't you?
I do.
So do I. It's not like that money comes out. Oh, I sound like someone's father now.
Yeah.
Not like that money comes out of thin air. What do you say we begin this?
Think they're growing on the palmettos out there, Stu? No. Game number 1. Let's start the highlight for today.
It is time to begin game number 1. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt at post 1 is number 10, Juice. And receiving in blue post 2, number 18, CRB. Juice serves. And we begin with an underserve. First point of the day goes to the 2. CRB first up on the board. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, number 77, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba to the inside. Floater picked up by CRB. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall. Nicely played by El Barba and scoring, point 3. In our next matchup, El Barba will serve to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Anderluck. Good catch by Anderluck after a fine serve by El Barba. El Barba on the forehand, Rebote. Anderluck's there. Backhand. Rebote forehand. Point 4. Black shirt to post 5 receiving. Here's Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee, powerfully thrown to the inside. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Tennessee's there. Tennessee winds up, puts it to the outside. Anderluck read it, stops it. There's the forehand played to pass. Point 4. Anderluck with 2 points. In this matchup, we have Anderluck serving 2. Number 92, Flores. Excellent catch by Flores on the side wall. Rebote forehand. Kicks back to the inside and scores, point 4. In this matchup, we have Anderluck serving to number 24, Cool Fitness. Point 4. Four on the board with 4 points. Here's post 8 to complete the first round of play. We have Iriondo. There's the backhand by Iriondo. Backhand by Anderluck. Anderluck, backhand from the 8 line, powerfully thrown to the inside. Rebote saved by Iriondo at the side wall. Anderluck's there. Powerful throw, Rebote coming out. Point 4. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Juice. Anderluck has 5 points, possible game point. Low and hard by Juice, caught by Anderluck. Mid-wall placement. Juice saves the Rebote, beautiful. Anderluck gets there, great read. Placement to the inside will score. One in game, a perfect game for the green of post 4, Anderluck. 4 wins it, 2 serves to 3. This is a playoff for second and third place. Backhand by El Barba. Rebote saved the inside. Well thrown by Albarba. He's up. Albarba again. Rebote. CRB midcourt. Good read and a great catch by Albarba. Nice backhand. Out to the rebote. Hooked. Second place finish for post 3, Albarba. CRB comes in third. Unofficial order finish, 4-3-2. Your prices will be up in a moment. Result from Game 1, our official coming in first, post 4, Anderluck. Taking second, post 3, Albarba. Coming in third, post 2, CRB. 4-3-2, the official order finish for our first game. There are your prices. $2 quinella. That's first and second in any order. 3-4, $37.20. The trifecta 4-3-2, $108.60. $2 wager on 4 to win, $9.40. Up next, Game 2, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. The early pick 3 begins in Game 2. There are no scratches, and post time is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck. Did you just say the most boomer thing of all time? Seriously?
Well, it's something that happened to my dad, so that's why.
I see.
We figured it out.
One zillennial's helping the other zillennial out. Oh,
this
is exciting for us older folk to watch. Now, as we've established, I'm Gen X, not boomers. However, I am extremely proud and protective of the baby boom generation. So when I see someone at work in shorts talking about a boomer, it's like, wow, okay, man. How about you check your privilege of being able to wear shorts to work, which was not permitted when I was an announcer.
Wow.
That was harsh, wasn't it?
No, but see, the thing,
the thing is,
right.
if I would have said that in the first year, you would have freaked, right? But now you know me well enough to know that there's a hint of seriousness behind it, but only a hint, because you know that I don't think about it twice after I hit the back door, right? Yeah, exactly. I really don't. But, you know, it's the most boomer thing you need to be careful about that.
I pinned my messages to the top of the messaging app, and I couldn't get it down.
I find that
I got no
very
clue.
Convenient. I have my fave.
Oh, you pin people up at the top?
My top 6, so
and
I know
I'm not
exactly
pinned?
where they are.
No, that's.
All
right, we got a video to play.
No, time out. Before you go to the video, let me give you a rule on that. Anyone who takes more than 24 hours to respond to a text, which is their prerogative,
that's fair,
does not get pinned.
That's fair.
Someone who responds, in
right
real time, regularly, doesn't have to be right away, but regularly,
I'm
who I
working
chat
on
with
that.
regularly.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the reason why you're not pinned. That's why you're not in the fave thing.
No, it's okay.
Neither are any family members, if that means anything to you.
That's good. Okay. Well, now we got this video. We'll come back here 5 minutes until Game 2. This one explains how highlight is played.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highline. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we are back now, just under 4 minutes from the start of game number 2.
Yes. Albarba Tuesday. That's what LC Muscles is hoping for. It's JBTV.
She does a 4-3-2.
Saying hi. Greetings. Always good to see you. Steve M. 2,500 in the first game trifecta pool. Always good to see.
Most trifectas have been growing.
It's always nice to see. A handle on Sunday, live handle actually. People actually sitting here placing bets.
Yeah, that was great.
You know, my understanding was that it was nice. Don't forget, we are open to the public on Friday nights for Battle Court. It's an event. Lots going on in here.
That's right.
So it's an event. It's every Friday night. You can come to Magic City and see the highlight live. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. First serve is at 7 p.m. And on Sundays for Pari-mutuel action, which is what you're watching right now. Pari-mutuel is open to the public. Doors open on Sunday at 1 p.m. First serve at 1:30 p.m. Those are the days that we are open to the public.
It was nice to have that Sunday crowd.
Yeah.
It was good.
Nice energy.
Good energy.
Different type of energy than we had in here yesterday. Funny, there were only players in here yesterday. Was there a character? Do me a favor. You with the shorts and the Google machine.
You with the
shorts and the Google machine.
Yeah.
Google Captain Chaos and see if that's a character for anything or if I just made that up. I think I had to get it from somewhere. So one of the voices in my head
movie
says
character.
Cannonball Run. Was that? Is that
Cannonball Run fight scene with Captain Chaos.
So
wow,
wait a second.
Ron,
So
you
let me
are
see. But
all
was
over it.
Captain Chaos the Dom DeLuise? Let's look over here.
Is that,
Yes.
Is that Burt Reynolds?
Yeah. No. This is. Oh, so he is now no longer with us. He is one of the funniest guys of the 70s. Is really when he comes out. 70s and 80s. His comedic actor named Dom DeLuise. And Captain K. I didn't know where I had no idea where I got that from.
Yeah.
I have no idea where I got that from. So, yeah, no, that character's been out of the press for long enough to where I think we can rip it off for
Kind of
Magic
like
City.
a Nacho Libre looking, you know.
It is.
Outfit,
It basically he was just a nut.
Yeah.
And
sure.
this was an excuse for him to act nuttier. So I'm guessing that actually is more appropriate now that I think about the reference.
These are some. This is funny stuff. Look at this. Have no fear.
Thank you, Steve Smart.
Him is here. Captain Chaos is him. So he was wow.
Dom DeLuise, may rest in peace. He was a very, very funny man. That was back. PHP. I know you guys don't believe me, but the video quality on the Watch the Highlight app, at least the Android TV, is horrible. It's not that I don't believe you. It's that I'm not looking at it. Same feed on ESPN is just fine. Thank you. So we'll let we'll let the technical folks know, but like literally, I have no idea. I mean, we can do a close up, which we're not going to do because that involves doing close up of the announcers booth. But we just have cables back here.
So you're talking about the Highlight app in the store, that Highlight you watch right? That's the one he's referring to, I think, right?
I believe so. PHB so when watching the live video in the Highlight app.
Yeah. And are you watching it on the phone, on a TV app, or let us know and we'll try to. I really watch it a lot on ESPN3 as well. So go to ESPN3, go to Sports, go to Highlight. All of our replays.
When I came over to your house,
well.
we're getting ready to begin the game. But when I came over to your house, the video quality was wonky. Or no, the audio. Sounded like I was.
That was on the app. That was on the app.
Okay.
And then we went to ESPN and it was clear. Okay. So Peter, there is
I've actually experienced that in real life.
Validity to what he's saying.
Time to begin game number 2. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. CRB is serving. Tennessee receives. There's the serve. We begin with an overserve. Point 2. Game 1 begins with an underserve. Game 2 begins with an overserve. We've got it balanced out. Tennessee takes over the serve. Here's Juice in the white of post 3. Juice from the forehand. Powerful high to the front wall. No getting that one. Don't worry about it, Tennessee. That hit the wall. Point 3. Green shirt of post 4, number 77L, Barba receives. There's the backhand by El Barba. Juice midcourt. Low and hard by Juice. El Barba, good concentration and a nice catch. Backhand to the inside, that will score, point 4. Placement is the key. I'll bring to the court the black shirt, post 5, worn by Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Big Pika stopped. Ball tipped at the sidewall, point 5. Here's the yellow shirt of post 6, Flores. Backhand by Flores. That hits the rail above the front wall, shoots down, point 5. Pinka post 7, Iriondo receives. Point 7. Here is the purple shirt of post 8, number 24, Cool Fitness receives. There's the backhand by Cool Fitness. Point 8. Here's CRB. Cool Fitness, great catch at the 8 line. Ball tip, point 8. Three points for post 8. Here's the blue post 2, Tennessee. Rebote forehand, well played by Cool Fitness. Here's Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee, thrown hard from the left side. Rebote save. It's just above the pad, and it scores on the second bounce. Cool Fitness has gone straight points to a possible game point. Trying to stop him, the white of post 3, Juice. Backhand by Juice, low runner. Will score off the tip of Cool Fitness's cesta. A fine 5 straight point run for Cool Fitness. 3 gets the point. Juice on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4, El Barba. There's the backhand by El Barba. Robote save, light touch. El Barba makes the catch at the 7 line. Hard throw, crossing. Juice looking for a tough Robote. Point 4. 4 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6, Flores.
You can hear that, Steve?
Literally, the workshop is underneath where we are. I imagine they may just be getting back for the constant thud, thud, thud of the ball on top of their head. But yeah, no, there's definitely a power saw being used literally right beneath the court. There's the backhand by Flores. There's the backhand by El Barba. Beautiful catch by Flores. El Barba on the left side was winding up, dropped the ball in the backswing, point 6. Flores has 2 points. Here's post 5, Anderluck. Here's the catch by Anderluck. Powerful forehand. That's a great save by Flores. Cuts back to the outside. Anderluck powers it to the inside where it scores. That's a really well-played point. Point goes to the 5. 5 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 7, the pink shirt, Iriondo. There's the backhand by Iriondo. Anderluck's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote comes low, played on the forehand of Anderluck. Iriondo going for the scoop, turning the 2-wall. Anderluck runs, stops it, rifles it back. That ball is in and out of the cesta. Another well-played point, possible game point for Anderluck in the black of post 5. Trying to stop him, post 1, the red shirt, CRB. Backhand by CRB, powerfully thrown to the inside. Robote forehand. Robote left side, right up the middle. Anderluck has it at the 8 line. Low and hard. Robote save by CRB, stays in play. Tough bounce, Anderluck has it. Rifles it. Robote save, that's a great effort. That one will fall short. Point in game, post 5, Anderluck. 8 places, 3 serves to 4. This is a playoff 4. 3rd place. Robote forehand by Juice. That gets by El Barba and scores. Juice will get 3rd place. Unofficial order finish, 5-8-3. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 2, post 5, Anderluck taking 2nd, post 8. Cool Fitness coming in 3rd, post 3. Juice, 5-8-3. The official order finish for game 2. There are your prices. Early daily double, 4-5, $42. Quinella, 5-8, first and second any order, $60. Trifecta, 5-8-3, $587.40. Trailer wager on 5 to win, $480. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Fresh group of players coming out for games 3 and 4. Game 3 also begins the high five for today. To play the high five, correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, and have the only ticket that does so, you can cash in on the high five. Close time for game 3 in the high five, just about 6 minutes away. Good luck. Excellent catch by CRB off a beautiful serve by Anderluck. Anderluck with the 2-all that opens and scores. What a scoop by Ikeda. Backhand by Nicholas. Catch by Arat. Rebote by Robin to the inside. Ikeda, backhand. Robin's there. 2-all opens wide and scores. Benny on the backhand, hard to the inside. Rebote, left side by Gauchetti. Catch by Benny. Benny Costi to the outside, the Philo scoring. CRB, it's a 2-all. Inaki from the outside on the forehand for that placement. CRB, perfect place to make the save. Keeps it outside. Inaki's there. Karam by Inaki scores. Douglas moves up, makes the catch overhead, lays up the forehand, catch by Douglas. Backhand, Rebote, 2-all, went for it, and it scored. What a shot. Rebote forehand by Inaki. Here's Manu. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Inaki. Manu. Wow. Powerful backhand caught by Gauchetti. Gauchetti's 2-all scores. Wow. Low runner. Rotate forehand by Carballo. Rotate left side, low and inside. Carballo's on it. Drop shot. And this one scores.
And folks, those were the top 10 plays from February of 2022, last year, right here at Magic City Highline. Stu?
Who's the kid? I was asking how the kid is today. Rock and Ray, which kid?
Maybe Manu. I can't say kid.
I wouldn't say call Manu a kid.
Sir.
Exactly. Mr. Sir.
Birthday man. Yesterday was his birthday, coming away with 2 wins. Yeah, that was quite the hit off the side wall. More protecting himself, got that left hand in the way, but
still 2 fingers took the beating for it.
Yeah, it was.
And PHB, the specifics of the numbers, anything having to do with anything other than pari-mutuel wagering, which is open to the public, I don't have any access to. Thankfully, I think you've probably been around for enough discussions where I've talked about my history and highlight of having been assistant general manager at Miami, Tampa, Fort Pierce, and Ocala since '97. In highlight since '91, always preoccupied with attendance and handle figures, which is the lifeblood of the pari-mutuel industry. And then later on, of course, with marketing and trying to figure out how to make a pari-mutuel restaurant work. Here's the news: they can't, because you don't turn tables. The original Miami Highlight restaurant did because it was in the lobby. Once they opened the Courtview one, you better have a big restaurant because those people are sitting there all night. One in Fort Pierce, forget about it. It's a very simple thing. I remember when someone told me, no, you can't turn tables. I get it. So that's a long way for me to say that I do not look, I don't ask about viewership numbers, I don't ask about the battle court handle, what's wagered in sports wagering, since that's all new. I'm just hopeful that it's all going well. And the fact that we keep expanding the program, expanding the roster, expanding the viewing opportunities is an indication that things are going well.
Wagering states and all that, yeah.
Exactly.
Again, look at that. 2,000 in the trifecta pool here in Game 3. Again, Stu, good to see. Started a high 5 for today. Good luck to all bettors.
It's definitely not a wonton. We're definitely still a highlight fronton.
Sounds pretty good, huh?
That's funny, though.
May have one of these empanadas now.
Exactly.
You want one?
Time to begin game number 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points with all points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Spinner. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Kubala.
Thanks, Perry. Stu will let them know. They did a nice job.
There's the serve. We begin. Kubala moves up, makes the catch. Spinner, rebote from the left side. There's Kubala midcourt. Spinner from the 10 line, low and hard. In and out of the cess of the ball goes, point 1. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's number 55, Benny. Fault over serve, point 3. Green shirt of post 4. Here's Ikeda. Ikeda, backhand to the inside, low and hard. Scooped by Benny, dropped by Benny, point 4. Entering the court, the black shirt of post 5, Ben. Robote forehand by Ikeda. He keeps the ball in play. Ben from the 10 line. Backhand to the inside. Robote. Forehand by Ikeda. Scoop by Ben. Kosti cuts to the outside. Ikeda read it, stopped it with the forehand. Robote forehand by Ben. Ikeda gets up there. Fine catch. Low and hard throw. Will score. Well played by Ben and Ikeda. 4 gets the point. In this matchup, we have Ikeda serving to the yellow shirt at post 6, worn by Manny. There's a backhand by Manny to the inside. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played by the forehand of Ikeda. Backhand by Manny. Robote forehand, low and hard. Manny's there. Manny sends it deep. Ikeda, missed Robote at the 9 line. Point 6. Here is the pink shirt of post 7, number 22, Bueno. There's the backhand by Bueno. Manny makes the catch. Bueno up the middle. Manny from the forehand. Back to the inside. Beautiful catch by Bueno. Backhand from the 8 line. Ball just tipped. That ball touched Manny. Loss of point, point 7. Here's the purple shirt of post 8, worn by Julin. Backhand by Julin to the inside, goes wall to wall. There's the Robote forehand by Bueno. Julin on the catch, backhand. Robote, forehand by Bueno. Julin from the 11 line to the inside. Tip ball, point 8. Now receiving the blue of post 2, Kubala. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Here's the backhand by Julin. Kubala on the catch. Backhand. Powerful backhand by Kubala. Clears the overhead screen. Kubala, fine catch at the 9 line. Hard throw to the inside. That's out. Point 2. Kubala's on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, we have Kubala serving to Spinner in the red of post 1. That ball's tipped to the 10 line, point 1. Spinner has 3 points. In this matchup, we have Spinner serving to Benny in the white of post 3. Fine Robote save by Spinner. Good catch by Benny. 2-0 by Benny. Opens and scores, point 3. 3 serves, the black of post 5. Here's Ben. Forehand by Ben to the outside is out of play. Point 3. Possible game point. White shirt at post 3. Benny trying to stop him. Ikeda in the green at post 4. Backhand by Ikeda, powerfully thrown deep to the backcourt. Robote forehand by Benny. Ikeda's there. Backhand by Benny to the inside. Ikeda midcourt. Backhand thrown powerfully. This is going to pass. Robote forehand. Benny on the catch. Inside placement. Will score. Point in game, post 3, Benny. 3 wins it, 1 places, 2 serves to 4. This is a playoff for third place. Beautiful serve by Kubala. Nice catch and return by Ikeda. Ikeda on the catch. Big right side. Beautiful catch by Kubala at the 11 line. Nice backhand. Robote forehand. Fake carom placement to the inside. Robote is going to come to about the 10 line. Ikeda's there. Kubala saves the Robote from deep in the backcourt. Catch by Kubala. Kubala from the forehand. Picava, big bounce. Stopped on the forehand of Ikeda. Outside placement. Lands outside of play. A well-played point to finish things off in our third game. Point in a third place finish for post 2, Kubala. Unofficial order finish, 3-1-2. Your price will be up in a moment. Winning game 3, post 3. Benny taking second post 1 spinner, coming in third post 2, Kubala, 3-1-2. The official order finish for our third game. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 1-3, 14.40. The trifecta, 3-1-2, 203.40. $2 wager on 3 to win, $10. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 4. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points, and points will double after the first round of play. No scratches for game 4, and post time is 7 minutes. Good luck.
Imagine the perfect mixture of athletics, spectacle, and speed. Highlight.
Let's design a Conan O'Brien or Conan superhero.
Sure.
Oven mitts. Maybe there's some steam coming off the mitts because I took a focaccia out of the oven. Oh, a highlight glove in the other one. Would be great.
Have you ever played highlight?
Actually lacrosse, but it's highlight for white people.
I'm Johnny Garcho, this is Steve-O. This is Highlight.
Highlight is like handball, only you fling the ball and catch the ball with this basket thing. It's more complicated than that. And dangerous. It's got the same fingerprint as baseball, only better. A special stadium called a fronton. And you can sit real close, which is a thrill because the ball goes 175 miles an hour.
I can serve this pelota almost 200 miles an hour.
Big whoop, that little squishy. Jesus, is this made of limestone?
It's a dangerous game, amigo.
It's called a cesta. It's made of reeds from the Pyrenees. And the ball is called a pelota.
Lightning ball.
Oh!
Good God.
And we are back here. I'd say there are about 5 minutes until game number 4. We will conclude the early pick 3 here in this 4th game. Wow, mycablemark.com.
Getting
interesting.
This
back
is not
here,
a plug for that, just so you know. We're talking about passive and active HDMI cables. And
Peter's gotten us inspired with some of this technical talk.
Exactly. Yeah. And I do have, believe it or not, I do have quite a bit of experience with this. So I would say that my experience is up to date with AV stuff going to about 5 years ago. Before that, it's like, I have a nice big rack system. You've seen the system
sure,
that I have there. It is so funny. I mean, I could like totally destroy my neighbors, but I don't. I have this base that I just spent like way too much on. It's like this base that literally I could light the whole block up with, and it's just I barely turn it over.
Party at Stu's place.
Yeah, it barely ever comes on. It plays light bossa nova where we don't disturb anybody. But yeah, we were talking about HDMI cables, and that's one of those things where you speak to some people, and some people are religious about like the upgraded HDMI technology, and does my UHD Blu-ray player really require the most complicated to get the most out of it? And I haven't gone to 8K. I'm still at 4K on. I did do this. I did do what's its name? I did make the investment in 2016 in OLED, and I can say from personal experience that my experience with OLED is that if you use it for movie watching or you don't watch static signals, that's fine. But I did get burn-in with my OLED.
Yeah.
People know that I watch a little cable news, and that cable news logo is very much burnt in. So I did go back to a Samsung 65 QLED.
Sure.
And I have no issues with burn-in where that's concerned. And actually, I have a 65-inch, still what I think is the best.
Yeah.
I have a Panasonic Plasma.
That's the one in the back, right? Behind?
No, the Plasma is an entire different technology, but burn-in was a big concern with Plasma, and I never had it, but I never used that TV on any recording signal. And that TV is about 10 years old, and I am just now getting to some concerns with burn-in on the screen. So, yeah.
Everyone's got a TV, yeah. I got one that's burnt in completely, yeah.
Really, dude?
Yeah, the one on the right.
All right. So you
the rightmost TV.
You'll use that for gaming? Yeah. I mean, I do like...
Or listening to sports.
OLED, I mean, the real technology there is just that ultimate black because those pixels shut off. I mean, they shut off as opposed to, some version of black by combining different colors. So, but no, and then really I just sit in my office and I don't even watch the big TV in the living room. That's kind of the funny thing. I don't even take
advantage that on, right? I think so. I think we turned it on the one time.
Yeah.
Just to check it out.
The one time you came over, I think we had music. Yeah, we had music playing through that system. Klipsch speakers.
Yeah.
Klipsch floor speakers and Denon. I'm definitely a Denon. I really like their receiver technology. Really do. So everything goes through the Denon. Steve Smart does not own a TV. You watch on the lap.
No scratches.
You may really be a Bob K. No scratches. Yeah. No, you're fine. Steve Smart. Wow. No, you're not the only person.
I'll tell you what.
I know someone else. In fact, I was dating someone who did not own a TV and had no desire to get a TV.
It's just... I mean, I don't know many people now that, like, especially kids that have, like, cable. I mean, that's a thing of the past. If YouTube TV, they have Amazon Prime, they have Netflix, they have all these apps, but they don't have cable, and that's a big reason why.
If you knew what I was paying for cable,
it's
you, like others, would laugh. My cable bill with 4 TVs on it was consistently in like the 150 to 175 range. I'm over 300 now, and I have no reason why. I can't explain to you why I do it. It's crazy. I have cable with a TiVo package, and it's like the only thing that prevents me from calling. I went there one day on one of our days off, and they were like closed for lunch, and so that was 8 months ago, and I just haven't managed to go back or call. It's so silly.
So YouTube,
and I actually did TiVo when TiVo first came out.
Okay.
And then it was part of this cable package that I sent into 2 years ago. But it's ridiculous.
Good conversation still. We got game 4 coming up right now.
Real life.
Second.
These are truly first world problems. I mean, truly first world problems. Got
Yeah, we're just
got
you know,
people
we're just
figuring out
having
how they're
open
trying to pay for their
dialogue.
diabetes medication. I'm talking about my cable bill. It's like, okay. Time to begin game 4. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Ben is serving red at post 1. Kubala receives in the blue at post 2. There's served by Ben. We begin. Backhand by Ben. Hard throw. Robote coming out. Kubala's on it. Kubala mid-court placement. Here's Ben. Ben winds up. Placement of the ball to the inside from the Coastie. Saved by Kubala. Beautiful play. Point 2. Here is the white shirt of post 3. Julian receives. There's the backhand by Kubala. Robote coming out. Kubala takes it in the air. Backhand from the 8 line. Hard of the back wall it goes. Robote coming out again. Robote forehand saved by Julin. Kubala going hard to the inside. Off the cesta of Julin. It will score. Point 2. Kubala with 2 points. Here's the green shirt at post 4, worn by Ikeda. There's the backhand by Ikeda. Kubala's there. Backhand by Kubala. Pika. Tipped. Point 2. 2 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5. Manny. There's the backhand by Manny. Point 5. Receiving, yellow post 6, Bueno. Robote forehand by Manny. Catch by Bueno. It's in and out of the cesta, point 5. Pinka post 7 receiving. Here's Spinner. Here's the catch by Manny. Catch by Spinner. Spinner over the top, long carom. Manny stops it. Forehand on the return. Back to the inside. That's going to go point 5. Here is the purple shirt of post 8, worn by Benny. There's the backhand by Benny. Robote comes to the inside. Good catch by Benny at the 8 line. Manny takes it in the air at the 9. Backhand. Backhand by Manny. Robote, left side by Benny to the inside. Scoop by Benny is tip, point 5. 4 points for the 5 post. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Manny will serve to the red of post 1. First to return is Ben. Excellent serve by Manny, crossing the side wall behind the 12 line and scoring. That's 6 straight points for Manny. He has possible game point. Trying to stop him. Julian in the white of post 3. Backhand by Julian. Robote forehand to the inside. Julian's there. Manny takes that at the 10 line. Great catch, hard backhand. Robote forehand save by Manny. That hits the rail just before the front wall. Out of play, a fine 6 straight point effort for Manny. Julian will take over the serve. Receiving is Ikeda in the green of post 4. Ikeda comes powerfully from the forehand. Julian takes it in the air. Backhand. Robote forehand, high to the front wall. Julian makes the catch. Robote forehand to the inside. Julian takes it in the air. Catch by Ikeda. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote forehand is low and inside. Ikeda's there. Sidearm carom. Scores. Point 4. 4 serves, the returning 2 post, Kubala. There's the backhand by Kubala. Robote missed, point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt of post 2, Kubala, trying to stop him. Yellow of post 6. Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Kubala, backhand to the inside. Bueno's looking for the Robote at the 8 line. Low and hard to the inside. Kubala's there. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote forehand. Kubala's there. Kubala forehand to the inside. Beautiful play at the side wall will score for the win. Point and game for the blue of post 2, Kubala. Kubala wins it, 5 places, 3 serves to 4. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Forehand by Ikeda to the inside. Julian takes it on the right side. Scoop by Ikeda. Low and hard. Picked up by Julian on the backhand. Ikeda from the 9 line. Big backhand. Robote coming out. Ikeda takes it on the forehand to 10 line. Back to the inside he goes. Julian's there. Robote save. Just too high. Point in a 3rd place finish for post 3, Julian. Unofficial order finish, 253. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 4, post 2. Kubala taking second, post 5. Manny coming in third, post 3. Julin, 253 is the official order finish 4. Game number 4. There are your prices. The early pick 3, 532. 3 of 3 numbers returning $450.60. $2 wager on 2 to win, 1820. Quinella 2-5, $67. Trifecta 2-5-3, $246.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Game 5, the first of our 2 doubles games as part of our doubles championship series here at Magic City. There are no scratches in Game 5. There are no scratches in today's performance. Post time, 7 minutes. Good luck. So, Andrew has done a brilliant piece of analysis. I mean, I was impressed with this. Now, he's a statistician. Sometimes I am sarcastic. Sometimes. Yes, sometimes. But sometimes I'm not. And this time I'm absolutely not being. So, Andrew, please share.
Well, in response to what Peter was saying is,
Yes.
if you go to ESPN, you do need to provide, whether it's a cable provider, YouTube TV, some sort of account to log in that you probably need cable for. So that shows the importance of having that app being up and operative. So we will definitely ask that question for Peter and try to get that issue resolved for him, because with ESPN, I think there's an option if you get ESPN Plus, which is $10 a month, which, again, that would be an unnecessary $10 if you could watch it straight through the app. That would be, you pay for it through there, but there should be a way for you guys to watch it for free.
In continuing this conversation,
yeah.
I mean, it really does come down to, I am beginning to understand at least the okay, so being a Gen Xer and being at least comfortable with technology, I am understanding the concept of streaming. And for instance, these things that I see advertised, Paramount Plus, Sling, and all these other things. And it was demonstrated to me by none other than our friend Mike Diaz, who, when I told him what I was paying for cable, he looked at me like I was, what are you nuts? He says, I switch every month my streaming service to take advantage of...
you get like a month free a lot of times?
Yeah, exactly.
Like
to
Sling
take advantage
TV,
of
Fubo TV.
He said if you're paying attention to that, he says you get everything. And I said, well, I have a DVR. They said, well, they allow you to record. And it's just a question of figuring out, and the whole thing that's silly to begin with is that I only watch those basic 4 stations anyway. The other member of my household tends to watch a little bit more and spends much more time watching TV, so I like a full array available.
Have you thought about YouTube TV? I would say that's the best option.
I would say that I've thought about them all, and then I realized, so the cable would come in through my cable company, the internet would come in through my cable company, because that's the way it works. I just drop everything and go through a streaming service. And just have to get comfortable with my household as opposed to TV. Actually, even TiVo, I believe, has a streaming service.
Yeah, they might now.
Everybody has a streaming service. So, because when you look at, you have your Netflix and Hulu, and I've been with Hulu like since the beginning. So when you do add it all up, that $320 doesn't even include what I'm spending on those other ones.
That's just cable.
Yeah, and that's just to watch. So you're talking about like $5,000 a year if you plot it out to watch television that I don't really watch.
Yeah,
and just feel that I have to do it. I mean, we were also slow to go to get rid of our home telephone, and our home telephone is packaged with cable. But yeah, I was old school Ma Bell. Ma Bell doesn't mean anything to you, does it? Or
no. I think we had those. I don't know if that was a brand in our. I think so.
Well, sorry, Ma Bell was a reference. So it was the reference to AT&T American Telephone and Telegraph, which was every phone in the United States.
Could it be Panasonic? Did they make phones back then? Yeah, I think they
afterwards. Well, long story short, all the telephones in the country were made by one company. And so that became a trust issue that was broken up in the 70s, I believe it was. I think that's like the first time that I remember learning about trusts. Antitrust.
Right, yeah.
So they had a break up, and then, like for instance, then I remember with cell phone service. when you had some trust issues where that was concerned. Not trust issues in the therapeutic sense, but trust issues, in fact, of what is legally allowed as far as trust. So, yeah, no, I remember, I mean, I've had the same cell service since '98. The former owner, Benny Collette and I got our, literally, we walked into, I don't remember if it was AT&T or a Singular store at that point, but Singular Wireless. Wow. It was AT&T, then they had to break it off and become Singular Wireless, which was just changing the name on it.
Yeah, same thing.
Exactly. So yeah, some of these things are, but then now when you get into it, when things are a little tighter financially, and you're like, wait a second, how much money am I spending on all of this? And are there other ways? And realistically, I think my cable company is really just waiting for me to call.
So this Stu guy should have canceled about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
well, what do you
I will say, though,
do you have one streaming service that you...
to be honest, I mean, yeah, my girlfriend has YouTube TV.
Okay.
So she has her account, and that you can log in on multiple devices. And we have that on the main TV that we have that Benny and I use. And I mean, with that, you get a lot of sports channels. I mean, you know, I'm not really watching anything else, but, you know, you get the major cable networks as well. You get some movies. Some
I think one of my favorite memories of 2022, or 2023, February anyway, is walking into your house that night.
Oh, man.
And seeing Andrew Unscripted.
Oh.
Which is you watching basketball, screaming at the TV set, flying up off of the couch. I mean, you are a true sports fan. You are. I mean, there's nothing that gets me to feel that way except Carballo maybe once a year. And we see how that ended.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's healthy that I'm mad at it, but
so in
it's
doing
fun.
something,
It's March. It's almost March.
Someone that I'm responsible for on the court doing something they're not supposed to be doing is the only thing that gets me to get up and start screaming like a lunatic. Michael and I are fine, by the way.
Yeah. Look at this, Peter. Monopoly on great highlight. I see how it's, yeah.
Thank you, Peter. Sorry about that. We didn't mean to. we didn't set out with evil domination.
Yeah, so
all highlight signals will go through us. I mean, well, actually, I can't say that. I mean, I don't spend that much time with Scott. Maybe he is sitting and plotting. Maybe he is the Dr. Evil of the Pari-mutuel highlight world.
Yeah.
Wow.
In some other places, I know you can go to For the Fan Sports Network, but I think that has commercials, so you may miss some of the talking between Stu and I. That's another way to watch it free. But
For the Fan?
Yeah, For the Fan, FTF, yeah. So, but that app, I mean, advertise it. We talk about it, so we'll make sure that
Ernesto,
we get that working for you.
DirecTV with the Dish or DirecTV streaming? Because I see that DirecTV has a streaming service now. Anyway, we'll talk about this more later. Time to begin Game 5, or as we call it around here, Dodging Death 1. A spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the doubles championship here at Magic City. Up first and serving, red shirts post 1, El Barba and Manny. Receiving blue shirts of post 2, Bueno and Spinner. There's the serve by El Barba. Our 5th game has begun. Rebote forehand. Bueno follows it, makes the catch at the 7 line. Here's Manny on the backhand to the inside. Powerfully thrown. Rebote forehand saved by Bueno. El Barba reached out, just has a tip ball, point 2. 2-team first on the board in our 5th game. Here are the white shirts of post 3, Julin and Kubala. There's the backhand by Kubala. Spinner, powerful forehand from the inside. Rebote forehand by Julin. Spinner from the 10 line. Backhand. It's a powerful backhand, clearing the overhead screen. Catch by Spinner. Julin now from the 8 line. Backhand. On the wall the whole way. That's a beautiful catch by Spinner deep in the backcourt. Catch by Julin in the front court. Beautiful scoop by Spinner behind the 12. Here's Julian. Catch by Bueno. Bueno to the inside. Here's Kubala from the 12. Spinner calls for the ball, makes a fine catch, hard throw to the inside. Rebote by Julian. Bueno, great catch. Split placement. Scoop by Julian. Here's Spinner again from the forehand at the 12. Long carom. Will score. Well played, point 2. In this matchup, we have Bueno serving to the green shirts of post 4, Flores and Arats. There's the backhand by Arats. Spinner. Forehand rebote save. Nicely played. Here's Flores. Backhand by Flores. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Arats is there. Backhand by Spinner. Spinner from the 6th line. Here's Arats. Rebote forehand by Spinner. Well saved. Flores advances. Forehand by Arats. Crossing the sidewall. Picked up by Spinner in the backcourt. Backhand by Flores. Spinner now from the 10 line. Backhand. Powerful to the inside. Beautiful catch in the backcourt by Arats. Powerful forehand by Bueno. Arats makes the save. Bueno attacks from the 4 line. Outside placement, outside of play. Point 4. Black shirts, post 5. We have Jairo and Ben. There's the backhand by Ben. Catch by Arats. Rebote forehand by Jairo with a light touch. Flores takes on the left side. 2-all scores. Point 4. Yellow shirts of post 6 receive. Here's Cool Fitness and Douglas. There's a catch by Arats. Arats from the forehand. Cool Fitness, beautiful catch at the 6th line. Arats is there. Big backhand by Arats. Rebote forehand by Cool Fitness, back to the 10. Arats again. Douglas calls for it. Big right side by Douglas. Catch by Arats. Beautiful catch by Arats off the hop. Douglas, rebote save on the left side. A little clip. Arats is there. Low runner. Scooped up by Douglas. Backhand from the 10 line. Powerfully thrown to the inside. Rebote save by Flores. Douglas comes in. High bounce carom. Will score. Well played. Point 6. 6 serves for the pink shirts of post 7. Taking the court are Juice and Gaucheri. backhand by Gaucheri. Rebote forehand save. Gaucheri up in the front court. Karam. Cool Fitness did get assessed on it. Ball tip, 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. The purple shirts post 8. Anderluck is in the front court with Nicholas in the back. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Gaucheri makes the catch. Backhand thrown powerfully. Rebote coming out again. Anderluck gets in there. Gaucheri takes it on the bounce at the 6 line. Splitter, stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas low and hard to the inside. Gaucheri read it well, gets there to make the play. Catch by Nicholas. Backhand. Gaucheri from the 12. Too much. 0.8. The first round is complete. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, El Barba and Manny. There's the backhand by Manny. That goes wall-to-wall high out to the rebote. Anderluck on the rebote. Manny's there. Bika. Cut off in the air by Anderluck. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand saved by El Barba. El Barba, 2-all rebote, stopped by Anderluck. Manny makes the rebote save. Here's Nicholas. Backhand, thrown powerfully. Manny for the rebote. On the forehand to the inside. Nicholas is there. Manny deep in the backcourt. Beautiful catch. Big bounce. Stopped by Nicholas. Outside placement by Nicholas. Tremendous effort in the backcourt. Point goes to the 8. White at post 3. Julian and Kubala receive. Rebote forehand by Anderluck, caught in the front court by Julin. Big right side by Julin. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Julin's there. Backhand. Goes wall to wall. Out to the rebote. Anderluck, forehand rebote goes wall to wall. Scoop by Nicholas. Backhand. Good pick up again by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Julin from the 9 line. Julin now from the 9 line again. Nicholas moves up. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Scoop by Nicholas. Backhand from the 12. Julin takes it in the air. Outside placement. Not outside enough. That's midcourt. Beautiful scoop by Anderluck. Nice backhand to the inside. Here's Kubala. Nicholas, backhand from the 12 line. Julin's there. Nicholas from the 11, back over the top. Julin forehand. Karam, stopped on the left side by Anderluck. Puts it in the backcourt. Kubala. Nice catch and a fine return from the 12. Nicholas pulls it from the side wall at the 13. Backhand by Kubala. That backhand hits the overhead screen just out of play. A well-played point by all 4 players. Straight points to a possible game point for the purple shirts post 8. Anderluck and Nicholas trying to stop them. The blue post 2, Bueno and Spinner. Bueno picks the serve. Splitter. Stopped by Nicholas. Good catch by Spinner. Backhand, though, hits the overhead screen. Point in a perfect game. Purple shirts, post 8. Anderluck and Nicholas. 4 serves 2. This is a playoff for second and third place. Agreed, Steve Smart. That was an excellent, excellent point. Really well played. I think Domingo's covered. Andrew, I think, agrees. I think you got everything. Spinner on the catch. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote. 2-all Robote opens wide. Bueno was there, could not bring it in. Second place finish for post 4, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish, 842. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 5, post 8, Anderluck and Nicholas taking second, post 4. Flores and Arats coming in third, post 2, Bueno and Spinner, 8-4-2. The official order of finish for game number 5. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 4-8, $40.20. Trifecta, 8-4-2, $261.40. $2 wager on 8 to win, returns $9. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game 6, the first of our 2 feature singles games. The singles players we have on the court all together, game 6 and 8. There are no scratches in game 6, and post time is 7 minutes away. Good luck. Balance and throwing blind, but he made the backhand. Robote forehand will keep the ball in play for Tennessee. Here's CRB from the 8 line. Excellent Robote effort. Placement of the ball to the inside. Carballo moves up, makes the catch. Ronan has it in the air. Excellent Robote save by Jed. Catch by Jed midcourt. Low and hard. What a save by Ben. That cleared the overhead screen. Powerful forehand by Julin. Wow. Beautiful Robote save. CRB is there, backhand. That clears the overhead screen. Anderluck has the Robote, nice play. Great catch by CRB. Throw to the inside. Anderluck chases it down, the blind Robote. by Julin. Bote left side, flips, caught by Julin. Karen by Julin, stopped by Douglas. Big right side by Douglas is passing. Julin makes the diving save. Catch by Bueno. Bueno sends it back. Robote comes out. Robote forehand by Nicholas, caught by Julin. Julin powerful throw. What a Robote save by Nicholas. Robote. Forehand. The outside. Benny makes the catch. Anderluck from the forehand rifles it low and hard. That is a chick-chack and a beautiful save. Robote forehand fired straight back.
And folks, those were the top 10 Robotes from the second part of our season last year at Magic City Pelota. I will take us down here just under 2 minutes until game number 6. Game 6 will begin the late pick 3. And I do not believe anything else. Win Play Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta Wagering also available, as they are in every game.
Yes, there are.
3 wins for Anderluck today. The doubles there. Anderluck and Nicholas with that win in game number 5. They are now tied with CRB and Manu. 3 wins atop the double standings. Then we got 4 other teams. Bueno and Spinner, Flores and Arats, Kubala and Julin, and Juice and Gosheri with 2 wins. So one of the tightest races in doubles thus far. Only played about, most teams, about 12, 13 games at this point. So we'll see how those shake up as we progress through this Pelota season. Again, 2,000 in the trifecta pool. Wow. Pretty consistent with that figure.
2,000 in the trifecta pool is always good to see.
Gave you a little doubles, some double standings. How about the singles? You got Anderluck, 2 wins today. Steve, that was Mo who noted those wins. 7 for him in all Pelota games. He has a 2-game lead over Gosheri in second. And then Julin and Benny tied for 3rd place with 4 wins. Stu, game 6.
Time to begin game 6. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving, the red shirt of post 1, number 13, Douglas. Receiving in the blue of post 2, number 55, Benny. There's served by Douglas. Our 6th game has begun. Robote forehand by Douglas. Benny makes the catch. Robote forehand save by Douglas. That's a beautiful save. 2-all. Stop by Douglas. Douglas will not hit Benny, but he will pass him. Point 1. One is serving to the white shirt of post 3. Here's number 20, Gosheri. Gauchetti, backhand. We'll take forehand carom. Into the pad, point 3. 3 serves, the green shirt to post 4. Jairo. Yes, we do have an update on Jedden. It is not indefinite. He will be in the program beginning next Sunday, I believe. It's either Sunday or Monday. He'll be back in the program. Backhand by Jairo. Jairo, low and hard, straight back. Rebote forehand by Gauchetti. Rotate forehand by Jairo, lower this time. Gauchetti from the 10 line, backhand. Rebote left side to the inside. Nicely played and scoring on the second bounce, point 3. 2 points for Gauchetti in the white of post 3. Receiving, black of post 5, Nicholas. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Rebote coming out. Gauchetti, backhand from the 11 line. Rebote forehand by Nicholas, passes. Rebote left side by Gauchetti to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Point 5. Now receiving the yellow shirt of post 6, number 23, Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda, powerfully thrown to the inside. Rebote, left side. There's a catch by Ikeda. Catch by Ikeda. Drop shot. Will score. Well played by Ikeda, point 6. Ikeda will take over the serve. Here is the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Manu. Rebote coming out. Catch by Manu. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Scoop by Manu. Backhand. Point 7. Purple at post 8, Arats. There's the backhand by Arats. Powerful forehand on the rebote by Manu. Back to the inside he goes. Manu is there. Backhand from the 8 line. On the wall, caught by Arats. Backhand. Manu on the catch. Winds up. Goes to the inside, just out of the reach of Arats. It scores point 7. 2 points for the 7 post. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return the blue of post 2, Benny. Benny, Costi to the inside. It will score, point 2. Benny's on the board with 2 points. Returning, post 1, the red shirt, Douglas. Backhand by Douglas, good catch, and a nice return by Benny. Scoop by Douglas, and the backhand. Scoop by Benny. 2-all, opens wide. Douglas got there, could not make the play, point 2. 4 points for the 2 post. Here's the green at post 4, worn by Jairo. Backhand by Jairo. Rebote forehand by Benny. Jairo makes the catch. Benny saves the rebote. Jairo from the 6th line. Low and hard, and scooped by Benny. There's the backhand right to the corner. Low rebote, not playable, point 2. Possible game point for the blue of post 2. Benny trying to stop him is Gaucheri. Backhand by Gaucheri. Rebote to the 6th line. Right up the middle by Benny. Good catch by Benny. He holds on to it. Gaucheri has it. Back to the inside. Will score on the return. Point 3. 4 points for the 3 post. Here's the black shirt at post 5. Nicholas. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Gaucheri's there. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Rebote. Forehand by Nicholas. Point 5. 3 points for the 5 post. Receiving yellow of post 6, Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda, powerfully thrown. Rebote left side by Nicholas. Ikeda takes it in the air. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Nicholas is there. Point 5. Possible game point for the black shirt at post 5. Nicholas trying to stop him. Aratz. Backhand by Aratz. Rebote forehand. Rebote left side by Aratz. That stays in play. Here is Nicholas. 2-all, red by Aratz, stopped by Aratz. Hard forehand by Aratz. Nicholas reads the rebote well, puts it perfectly inside. Aratz is there. Nicholas from the 10 line. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Rabote, low and inside. Aratz is there. Rabote saved by Nicholas. Aratz, backhand. Rabote by Nicholas. Point in game, post 5, Nicholas. 2 places, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish, 5-2-3. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 6 are official as posted. Coming in first, post 5, Nicholas. Taking second, post 2, Benny. Coming in third, post 3, Go Sherry. 5-2-3 for Game 6. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 2.5, 46.20. Trifecta, 5-2-3, 375.80. $2 wager on 5 to win, 16.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 7. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. Second of our 2 doubles games. Game 7 played 7 points. Points will double after the first round play. Game 7 also concludes the high 5 for today. Post time for Game 7. 7 minutes. Good luck. So, very good, huh? Very nice singles play there.
Great game.
Very well played. The highlight's been excellent all year. 2023 really picked up. Each year has had a little bit of a different feel to it based on who we've added to the roster. I think it has a lot to do with it. Obviously, it has a lot to do with it. And this year, Iriondo has been a pleasant surprise. How did Iriondo come to the program? He reached out directly to Ara.
That's a great story, honestly.
I'm an American citizen by birth. I have an American passport. I'm here in Lucatio practicing. I'd like a chance. Ara spent the break over there. Saw him. Think it'd be a good match. Because finding individuals for these early games is not easy at this point. It's definitely not easy. We don't have a set criteria. We have a kind of floating criteria of who we think would be appropriate, who would fit, certainly who can handle all the joy and frustration that occur here.
Well, when you talk about just the highlight part, but also the other stuff, just
the other stuff
transitioning in life in America and not living here and coming to a different sport and then everything that is Magic City as well. And it can be tough, and he's handling that really, really well, I would say.
Absolutely. Iriondo's been doing a fantastic job. Finally has a couple wins under his belt at Battleport, which is nice.
Yeah, 2 in a row in singles play.
Good for him. And then overall, seeing Hyra up there in the Pari-mutuel games is good to see.
Manny, too, yeah. That's what I mean, what we were talking about with Manny a couple days ago. I mean, just his commitment to the program, one of the most valuable people in this building, what he does day in, day out, making the cestas and providing, I mean, a big part of the infrastructure that we need for this sport. And without him, we kind of talked about that. I mean, there's really
only 2.
I mean, as scary as it sounds, there's not many options, so we're good to have Manny on our side.
There are only 2 people who this program can't live without.
Right, yeah.
One's last name is Savin.
Correct.
The other one is Manny. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
Until Highlight is able to be played with, I mean, he served as a judge for the first 4 years and did so with a tremendous amount of grace.
Right.
Especially that first year. That first year was, how do you judge something you don't entirely recognize? You know, for instance, you know, holding in traditional high. Remember, this gets back to a long conversation that we've had previously about they're just generationally, when you go back and look at the black and white videos, for instance, of some of the great stuff that Jesus Oliveira is posted. You see that, I mean, the highlight that was played up until the 70s was played without holding at all. I mean, you didn't stop.
Right.
So it was a whole different definition of the cesta has to be in constant motion. The ball came into the cesta and you immediately moved into your throwing mode. That evolved in the 70s. And so some purists in highlight view that as the first dirtying of the sport, when you didn't have to play quick release on the backhand or the forehand. So it went through one transition in the 70s, and then there was another transition in the 80s. Reminded for those of you in Connecticut when Miami Highlight loaned Benny and Ramon II in the 80s to Milford. And literally, their first day, the judges blew the whistle for holding every time Ramon would throw a backhand and every time Billy wound up to throw a coasting, because by traditional standards, they were holding.
Yeah.
And this is in 1980, let's say 84, just to be safe. Somewhere around 84 that they went up to Milford. So holding is in the eye of the beholder, no pun intended. So for Manny to work with, and players who have never played highlight before are going to hold. They're just going to hold the ball. So you see, well, take an example. To judge here, you have to understand that Juice plays the way that he plays. He catches that forehand, he smacks at it, he traps it, he moves it back, and then he throws it. By a traditional standard, that is holding. But that's the way he's played since day one. So it's not holding for Juice. Does he get an advantage off of that? No, he's not getting an advantage off of that. For instance, then there's Ben.
And then there's Ben.
He used to hold the schnit out of the backhand. But I told him, and he cleaned it up.
Ah, okay.
Got it. I mean, I left the microphone on to see what it would pick up, to see if that explanation made any sense. So, but one way or the other, Ben cleaned it up, and Ben has a Ben has a cleaner left side. So just the idea with Manny having been here since the beginning and having grown with the program, that I'm not going to repeat.
The mics aren't that good, Ben. Could you guys hear what he said, though? I'm actually curious. Did that pick it up on the on the broadcast? You're kind of holding it out.
If it did, email Andrew.
Yes. Info at highlight. The pics at info at highlightchannel.com. Exactly. Oh man, good fun. Well, look at the high five. I do not believe that high five is alive. So a little bit in the carryover. It was hit one time this year, if I'm not, I believe.
Always
just one
good to
time
have
thus
something
far.
in the carryover.
Yeah. The Quinellas, the Exacta pools, again approaching 2,000 here with 0 minutes on the clock. Let's begin our second doubles game of the afternoon.
Time to begin our 7th game, a spectacular 7 doubles match played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirts, post 1, Juice and Gauchetti. Receiving in the blue, post 2, Ikeda and Iriondo. Juice serves. Game 7 has begun. Backhand by Gauchetti. Iriondo from the 11 line. Powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Juice. Here's Ikeda from the 7 line. Scooped by Gauchetti. Fine catch and a good backhand by Iriondo. Gauchetti's there. Robote forehand save by Ikeda. Nicely played. Gauchetti has it. Winds up. Goes to the inside. Ikeda calls for the Robote. Makes the save again. Catch by Gauchetti. Splitter. Stopped on the forehand of Iriondo. Strong forehand by Iriondo. Scooped up by Gauchetti. Powerful backhand by Iriondo. Catch by Gauchetti. Backhand 2-all. Is out. Point 2. Here are the white shirts of Post 3, Jairo and Ben. There's the backhand by Ben. Too much. Overhead screen, point 2. 2 points for the 2 post. Here are the green shirts of Post 4. CRB in the front court with Manu in the back. There's a backhand by Manu. Catch by Uriando. Backhand from the 11 line. Ball tipped. Point 4. Receiving in the black shirts of Post 5, team of Cool Fitness and Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Manu from the 12 line. Douglas in the backcourt. Here's CRB. Backhand from the 8 line. Douglas is there. Backhand 2-all. Stopped in the air by CRB. Karen by CRB will score. Point 4. Four on the board with 2 points. Here are the yellow shirts of Post 6. Bueno and Spinner receive. Here's the backhand by Manu. Spinner hit with the ball, loss of point, point 4. Four on the board with 3 points. Here's Post 7, the pink shirts. El Barba and Manny receive. Here's a backhand by Manny to the inside. Manu's there. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Manu from the 12 line. Manny backhand. Right to the corner. Manu's there again. Manu from the forehand. Manny from the 12 line. Rebote forehand saved by Manny. Ball tipped at the side wall, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive purple shirts, Post 8, Flores and Aratz. Aratz, backhand, low runner to the inside. Manny picks it up deep in the backcourt. Backhand, caught by Aratz. Backhand. El Barba, Rebote left side to the pad. Point 8. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, red at Post 1, Juice and Gaucheri. Backhand by Gaucheri. Rebote left side for the big bounce. Sherry makes the catch. Philo. Point one. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 3. Pyro and Ben. There's the backhand by Ben, powerfully thrown, caught by Gauchetti. What a catch by Jairo. Backhand to the inside. Robote forehand by Gauchetti. Ben on the catch. Backhand by Ben. Gauchetti from the 12 line. Sherry calls for the ball. Backhand from the 11. Powerfully thrown. Ben's there. Tip ball, point one. 4 points for the one post. Blue shirts at post 2. Ikeda and Iriondo receive. Backhand by Iriondo, powerfully thrown. Point one. Possible game point for the red shirts, post 1. Juice and Gauchetti trying to stop them. Black up post 5. Cool Fitness and Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Robote save by Gauchetti. Douglas is there. Back to the inside. Gauchetti's there. Backhand. Rotate forehand. Douglas, beautiful pickup there at the 11 line. Big backhand follows. Catch by Douglas. 2-all by Douglas. Stopped by Joseph. Juice. Robote saved by Douglas to the inside. Gauchetti has it at the 10 line. Powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Cool Fitness on the Robote. Robote saved by Cool Fitness. Well done. Here's the catch by Gauchetti. Gauchetti comes powerfully from the right side. Scoop by Douglas. Big backhand. Robote coming out. Robote left side by Gauchetti. Douglas will let it pass. Robote left side. 2-all. Opens up. Gauchetti in the front court. Powerful forehand. Will score for the win. Point in game. Post 1. Juice and Gauchetti. 4 places, 2 shows, and the back flick from Juice. 1-4-2. Unofficial order of finish for Game 7. It's official. Winning Game 7, post 1, Juice and Gauchetti. Taking second, post 4, CRB and Manu. Coming in third, post 2, Ikeda and Iriondo. High 5, 328 5145 numbers returning 115.70. $2 wager on 1 to win, 420. $2 Quinella 1-4, 31.80. The trifecta 142, 143.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is the 8th and final game for this afternoon's performance in advance of Battle Court at 5 p.m. Game 8 will be played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 8, and post time is 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury.
And then I have another job.
I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, they paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you got. you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the word played Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
Really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears. We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more? This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play here in Magic City that is called Magic City Hustle, directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball the U, and much more. This film highlights transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports. Right here to the highlight fronton. You can watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes. It's as simple as that. Either rent or buy it from either platform. If you buy it for just a few dollars more, you get to enjoy it as many times as you like for life. And also yesterday's too, I think we heard that it's available for $2 on Amazon Prime. Save now through Amazon Prime. Game number 8, the finale of this Pelota performance is just under 5 minutes away. The Late Pick 3 will conclude. The Mighty Ocho will conclude. In this, the final Pelota game of the day. But don't forget about Battle Court beginning at 5 p.m. Eastern Time over at watchhighlight.com on ESPN3. FTF Sports. A number of places you can watch it. The matches for this 28th of February, it's going to be the Devils against the Warriors. So the Devils, based on how their schedule looked at the beginning of the year, they played the Renegades twice and the Chargers twice. Done okay in those matches with the Renegades who are up at the top. This is going to be a big game day, I think, for both the Warriors and the Devils. Second and third place right now, you got the Warriors with 20 points. You got the Devils with 16. So a big day for the Devils. And they could slide up into second place. That would be quite surprising given the expansion team. Not a lot of expectations for them, but they have far exceeded those this part of the season. But a lot of highlights still to be played, and that's a Warriors team without their top player in Inaki, who's scheduled for 2 matches today. In singles, Julin will actually fill in for him, so it's going to be Julin against Douglas, and then Nicholas will substitute again with Rock for that 4th-ranked doubles team. So the matches will get started with Douglas and CRB against Bueno and Nicholas, then CRB and Kubal against Ikeda and Rock, Hyro against Nicholas in singles. Those have been some thrilling matches over the course of their careers, too. They've gone, I think it's 30 points, 30-plus points in all of their singles matches, so make sure to tune into that one and maybe look at a potential 3-set bet for them as well. And then Douglas against Julin will be the singles matchup. Then CRB and Hyro will take on, well, Hyro and CRB will take on Bueno and Julin. And then CRB and Urbieta against Nicholas and Rock. Those will be the 6 matches beginning at 5 p.m. Eastern Time as we continue on with the Spring 23 Battle Court season.
Sounds exciting, doesn't it?
Should be, Stu. Second and third place, top 2 teams going at it. It's a big test for really both. I mean, the Warriors, look, they've handled that Inaki injury pretty well. But again, given the schedule and given the strength of that schedule thus far, it has left a little bit to be desired. They've been beaten up on the Cyclones, who are down at the bottom. So this is a true test for, I think, both teams. It should be a really good game day.
And that is 5 p.m. today over at watchhighlight.com, on the Highlight app, or on ESPN3.
Yeah, looking ahead in that schedule, this upcoming Friday, going to have Cyclones versus Devils. So if you want to come on down Friday evening, Stu, it's a time to come in. 6:30, doors open. There are some betting opportunities, a little free bet wagering. So I think it's $10 per match. And if you...
Is it a bet if it doesn't...
It's a free promotional wager. It's a promotional wager. So it's whichever team you pick, you win $10. All you got to do is pick the winner. Pretty simple.
50 shots. So you came with someone.
See, now I see what you're doing. If you come with somebody, you split it
I'm
up.
not doing it. I'm asking.
probably could take all of matches, huh?
There you go. That makes sense. And there's 6 matches.
But you know, something maybe you're like, hey, I think I like.
So it's like
this.
a free $60.
That would be one way to do it. Just a math guy, though. So. Good drinks. Of course, you got the slots here to the left as well. You make a little money. Maybe it could turn into something else. Who knows?
Sounds like fun.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
James Yakos, greetings. How are you? Hope you're doing well.
James, that's the name
right.
that we have in
Snowy day in the Northeast, from what I understand.
I believe the Golden Cesta for this week awarded to the player with the most singles wins. Just something we kind of do for fun every week. Right now, Anderluck and Benny are tied with the most wins at 3. However, Anderluck has played a couple less games, so unless Benny wins right here, it will go to Anderluck. 3 wins, 2 places in his 6 games. It doesn't really get much better than that, Stu. How about game 8? Let's close out Pelota for this week.
Time to begin game 8. A spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1, number 64, Nicholas. Receiving in the blue of post 2, number 31, Jairo. Nicholas serves. Game 8 has begun. With an underserve, point 2. Jairo first up on the board in our 8th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's number 20, Goshieri. Powerful, powerful serve by Jairo. Nice backhand by Goshieri. Robote forehand by Jairo, 2 pass. Robote comes out to the 7 line. Turned by Goshieri to the inside. Here's Jairo. Catch by Goshieri. Sherry rifles it inside where it scores, point 3. In this matchup, we have Goshieri serving to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Manny. Here's the backhand by Manny. Powerfully thrown to the inside. Robote for Goshieri. Fires the 2-all. Manny reads it, stops it, returns it high to pass. Just out of reach one way. He follows the other, point 3. Three on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5, Julian. There's the backhand by Julian to the inside. Goshieri's there. Backhand from the 11 line. Powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Powerful forehand Robote passes. Goshieri with the Robote in the middle of the court. To the inside it goes. Julian digs it out. That's a nice save. Catch by Goshieri. Placement inside. What a catch by Julian. Catch by Julian on the forehand. Low and hard on the return will score. Point 5. Here is the yellow shirt of post 6 now receiving. Number 87, Aratz. Backhand by Aratz. Here's Julian from the 9 line. He goes deep. Robote left side. Julian on the forehand. From the 7. Low and hard to the inside. Caught by Aratz. Backhand. Backhand by Aratz to the inside. Robote coming out. Julian from the 7. Point 6. Entering the court, the pink of post 7, Douglas. Powerful forehand by Douglas. Good catch by Gaucheri. Faked it outside, put it inside to score. Point 6. 6 on the board with 2 points. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt, post 8, Manu. Backhand by Manu. Robote forehand fired from the right side of Manu. That hit the overhead screen. Aratz gets the point. 3 points for Aratz as we complete the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return the red of post 1, Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas, powerfully thrown to the inside. Aratz comes out to make the save. Robote forehand. Scoop by Nicholas. Backhand from the 10 line. Costello 2-all hit the pad, and the pad is bad. Five points for Aratz and a possible game point. Trying to stop him. Jairo in the blue post 2. Forehand Robote Karam does not open. Jairo's there mid-court. Good catch by Aratz. Backhand from the 10 line. Here's Jairo. Jairo comes powerfully from the right side. Robote coming out. Robote for the big bounce inside. Tough play. Will score. That is point. And a perfect game to the yellow shirt of post 6, Aratz. 6 wins it. 5 serves 2. This is a playoff for third place. Here's the backhand by Jairo. Robote save, falls short. Two comes in third. 6-3-2, unofficial order finish for game 8. Winning game 8, post 6. Aratz, he had a perfect game. Taking second, post 3. Gaucheri coming in third, post 2. Jairo. 6-3-2, the official order finish for game 8. Taylor Quinella 3-6, 23-20. Trifecta 6-3-2, 383.80. Taylor wager on 6 to win, $23.20. Late pick 3, 516, 3 of 3 numbers, returning $664.80. 4 of 8 in the Mighty Ocho. Turns 8 even. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Tuesday afternoon performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us at 5 p.m. About an hour and 15 minutes away for Battle Court. As at 5 p.m., but you got to go over to watchhighlight.com. Look it up on the Highlight app or on ESPN3 on behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight. We do appreciate you joining us today and hope to see you for Battle Court at 5 p.m. Have a good day, everyone.